Hey guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time coming across my videos, you are most highly welcome back again to my YouTube channel. I'm super excited about today's video, and this video, as you guys see on the title, the thumbnail, today we're going to be talking about all things wedding. And the reason why I wanted to do this video and I was inspired to do it, we're going to the month of wedding, starting from November, December, January, February. And I know my Sierra Leonean sisters, when it comes to wedding, we tend to do a lot. Because it's just a day. You want to be, of course it's fine, that's you only get married once, to the glory of God, by God's grace, that keeps you and your husband till death. But wedding is just a day. You have to take care of yourselves after marriage, so you don't want to spend a lot and at the end start to beg for your feeding, because in Sierra Leone we know that people that are married are people that are supposed to be responsible. So you cannot be married and begging for food. So I'm here to tell you, as you're planning for your wedding, please take these in mind, okay? And this is going to be like a series, just sort of part 1. There's going to be part 5, like it's going to go way to part 6 to part 7. So subscribe for you to be the first to be notified. And if you're not getting married, or you're already married, please share it to somebody that's getting married, because it's very important. You might think, oh, you're not married. I know I'm not married, and I'm not preparing to get married yet, but I'm just here to help, okay? So take it or leave it, all right? So without further ado, let's get into the video. So today we're going to be talking about how to make an intimate wedding. So intimate wedding is just like a small wedding, as the name implies. Small wedding with you, your close relatives, like close. I think that is the most important thing about weddings. Not you coming to feed the whole community. It's about you joining together with your partner, with your spouse, with families, friends along. That's how my wedding is going to be. Very intimate, because I don't even care if I don't wear a white dress when I get married, as long as I'm married to the man that God has destined and I love him. That's all. I just need my man. I just need my man to be there, and I'm okay. So but if you want to go all, you can go all. So the first thing that you need to do, if you were planning to do an intimate wedding, you need to know your budgets, because having an intimate wedding doesn't mean it's going to be cheap. Like, in this economy, in the way the world is going, there's nothing as cheap, okay? There's nothing as, but all I'm going to be saying, intimate weddings are like less cheaper than going extravagant. That's one thing I want to thank God about Sierra Leoneans. We're not like Nigerians. Nigerians go all the, like, no offense if you're Nigerian, but like, you guys do extraordinary, do a lot. You have like 10 ceremonies and all. But know your budgets, know what you have. If you're getting money from your family, you're asking help from other people, make sure you know what you have, because that's how you're going to know how you're going to spend, what you're going to spend on cake, on this and that and that. So know your budget. Secondly, make your guest list. Like, you're making an intimate wedding, you should know the kind of people that you want to invite. There are times, okay, you need to allow people to say bad things about you, because some people, even at the time they come to your wedding, they'll still go and talk about you. So it's better for you to invite small people, come and feed them, that you come with congregation and your own people to feed them, then they'll go and talk about you. So it's better not to invite them. I'll say sorry to you later, and we'll still be friends and hook up. Try to put people in your guest list that you know you're intimate with, that your wedding cannot go well without their presence, like your family members, your close friends, and all of that. Try to narrow down your list. If you know you're going to invite 50 people, make sure that is what you do, and say sorry later, okay? The next thing is for you to look for an affordable venue. Don't go to Radisson Blue if you don't have Radisson Blue money. Please, don't go there. Like, I so thank God for people that are building their homes, that leave so much space. You can do your weddings there. If you know your friend has like a big yard, do your wedding there. Nobody is going to remember where you did the wedding, okay? And it's not going to bother people, as long as it's very nice. Do your wedding there. If your in-laws have nice venue, your in-laws or somebody that you're close to has like a beautiful compound, go and do your wedding there. It doesn't matter. you are just getting your man and you're just getting your wife. You're not here to impress people. You're just here to get married. So look for an affordable venue. Okay, it's for you to get a date. Who gets married without a date? And I was having a conversation one time, and somebody said the best wedding, like, I never knew, like, this is like real. I never knew that people do weddings on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I only thought that weddings are only on Saturday, you know, Saturday and Friday and Sunday. But I beg, when you do your wedding, if you don't have enough money, do your wedding on Wednesday when everybody else is busy. That's just a little secret. Do it when, you know, everybody's busy. So even if you didn't invite them, it would not be a problem. But Saturday, everybody's at home chilling, and you go do your wedding. Even the people that you didn't invite, even your I don't know if you've ever gone to a wedding and you see people that you didn't even invite. Like, even the neighbors around there, they will come to your wedding even if you didn't give them invite. So make sure you find make sure you look for a date that is favorable to you, and you think, like, you know that, like, many people are not going to show up. Even if you invite them, they're not going to show up, you know. Find Wednesdays and Thursdays when everybody's busy with the work and the business and you go married. Okay. The thing is dress. I cannot emphasize this enough. Like, you need to get a perfect dress. But like I said, weddings are just a day. I see people spend like 15 million, 16 million for a dress that you're just gonna wear once. Who does that? I just advise, if you know you don't want to share, I advise that you rent a dress, because you're only going to wear it once. I'm sure we're not like people in overseas, no, that have this tradition of keeping their wedding dress for their children, because we know the time that we give back to our kids, another new trend would have arose. So rent a dress. But if you want, like, most people don't like to share their when somebody has worn their dress, what if that person, like, when she wore the dress, all that superstitious beliefs, and that person wore it and died in the dress, so I don't want to wear a dead person's dress. Make sure you sew your own dress so that you will know how to, like, know your budgets. But you go and buy a dress that can build a house for you and your husband, and after that, money not there for food. Who you go blame? So make sure you either rent a dress. It's just a one-day thing. After that, you're done. You've got your husband, you've got your wife, and you've just got on a honeymoon, and you know. Or you can sew your dress, make it as simple and affordable. You to do simple and classy weddings. We are doing a reception. Like, listen to me, we are doing a reception. We are not going to be feeding generations. So don't go and do a lot of food that people are not going to be able to eat. Make sure you do something that's really simple, that people can just, like, have your few couscous, your rice, just little, know how you portion them. They will look classy. You eat before coming to my wedding. You can't starve yourself for a month and you think you're going to feel full at my wedding. No. Okay, I'm just here to refresh you. The wedding has finished then, but since you came and you have stayed at least 3 hours at my wedding, I'll just refresh you. You're not here to, like, feed your baby and feed your whole generation. Thank you. So make sure you do something that's really simple and really, really classy, because after a wedding, now you and your husband will go left. So do simple and classy wedding. And second to last, you need to do make your own rules. Okay, so a colleague of mine got married last year. Shout out to you, Mrs. Taroli. She's my most current subscriber. Okay, so she got married, and, like, she did on the invite, everybody should wear white and gold, even though they were rebellious people. But me, Shebi, if you're watching this video, when I tell you to wear white, if you don't wear white, you will not be allowed to get into my wedding, because my wedding, my rules. Okay, so make sure you make your rules. If you want everybody to wear plain white, they will, like, you should tell them, Make your own rules. Okay, this is the kind of thing I want, this kind of thing I need. It's going to be your day, darling. It's going to be your day. So make your own rules. Get a live music, cause firstly it's gonna be cheaper, because maybe you might know the people that will be singing at your wedding. Like, you will have control of the kind of songs that, like, I'm a Christian, I'm born again, and I don't want all kinds of songs at my wedding. Like, you start to do all sort of songs at my wedding. I wouldn't want that. So I would love to get like a live music where you're like, okay, I can know the kind of songs. And secondly, you do not want the set to go off on you when you're at the mid, like, the bride and the groom are about to come in, and set no come on. Like, literally, set no come on. It's gonna be a little bit of hassle. And if you know, like I was saying, if you know the people that are doing the live band, then like you wouldn't be paying them, just say, okay, look at transfer. That's why if you see that you know music and that they befriend you, now because of my wedding day, because that day I will just say, hey, bring your friends and then come and sing at my wedding. Okay. But seriously, get yourself a live music, play your songs that you need, and it will be more cheaper because they'll bring their own instruments. But if you go and pay 5 million, 6 million for sets self, now we don't go play better. It will be at your own judgment. So points for you to note is that you need to plan your wedding yourself, because the hustle for you to go and get a wedding planner. Wedding planners are not in Sierra Leone, like, the list is 4 million. And you just want an intimate wedding. So you start planning ahead if you're the one that's planning your wedding. Look, 90% of my wedding plan is going to be me, myself. I'm going to be doing everything. So I don't want to like waste a lot of money to hit the subscribe button. And like I said in the beginning of my video, this is going to be like a series. There are other videos that's going to be coming with regards to wedding and wedding planning and all of that. And a little bit of disclaimer, I'm not a wedding planner, I'm not even married. I think that this like is a little bit of advice to my upcoming bride and groom, and also like just something fun. So it just came to me as an inspiration. So a little disclaimer, I'm not a wedding planner, I'm not even married, I don't even know what to do at a wedding. So is that you need to plan your wedding yourself, because the hustle for you to go and get a wedding planner. Wedding planners are not in Sierra Leone, like, the list is 4 million. And you just want an intimate wedding. So you start planning ahead if you're the one that's planning your wedding. Look, 90% of my wedding plan is going to be me, myself. I'm going to be doing everything. So I don't want to like waste a lot of money. Like to save. The economy is very strong now. It's like if you have supportive friends who will help you do the wedding, but to go and pay for a wedding planner, come on, we're trying to be intimate here. We're trying to do an intimate wedding. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel because I would love to have you here. We have bang videos coming at your screen. Okay, so